Good morning, everybody. So we made it back home safely, and everything was all good. The trip was a success in the van. Alaska was amazing, and if you were watching that whole series, thank you all for joining us on that. That was really fun. We're going to be doing a lot more of those. If you don't know who I am, I'm Taku, and make sure you subscribe because we do a lot of stuff in the outdoors, a lot of fishing, and a lot of good cooking. So if you guys like good food outdoors, make sure to subscribe. But if you don't like good food or the outdoors, you should still subscribe because maybe I can show you what's so good about it. Today I'm planning on going out to the coast and gathering some salt water of my own and boiling it down to make some sea salt myself and using that on a dish. We're gonna start out with a little breakfast on the fire here. Just a quick little egg and baguette. So let's get that going. Also, let me know if you guys have any suggestions on where to take our van next. But let me know why, you know where. All right, leave them in the comments. I normally do my eggs just sunny side up. And a little bit of hot sauce to go with it. Runny yolk. I love runny yolk. Cool. Quick little breakfast, check. Now let's put the fire out. Let's get out of here. Every time we drive, we have to make sure that everything's off the counters, or else they'll just end up falling, you know? So we gotta take it. We gotta just tidy up before we go. And we have our swivel table right there, so we have to tighten that down as well. And that just tightens down like that, and it doesn't go anywhere. Pretty sweet. We've never had anything fall out of these top cabinets, which is good. These things keep them closed. Alright guys, let's head to the coast, and while we're on our way there, let me tell you about our sponsor for today. And our sponsor for today is Brightland. And now, more than ever, it is important to know where your food comes from, whether it's meat, fish, or vegetables. Let me introduce you to Brightland. Brightland creates organic olive oils with olives harvested in California. With Brightland, you know the exact type of olives and fruits used, and the year of harvest of each product. No additives, no junk, all organic. Their goal is to provide home cooks with honest, high-quality, locally sourced ingredients. The way you use these high-quality olive oils is by finishing your dish with them, whether it's a salad, grilled fish, or this simple carpaccio that I'm making today. It has the flavors to elevate your dish to the next level. And this one I'm using today is called Alive. It's smooth, it's got a nutty finish, and a perfect pairing for this dish. Quite a beautiful dish. Olive oil brings it to the next level. Let's give it a taste. Wow, that is delicious. Very smooth, and it is so refreshing. Try Brightland now. Get 10% off when you click the link in my description box and get your first dual set. And thank you, Brightland, for sponsoring this video. Now, back to you, Taku. Well, thank you, Taku, for that wonderful sponsored pitch. It sounds delicious and brightening. Well, let's get fishing. Looks a little rough today, very choppy for sure, but I think it's still doable. Let's try it. So I've fished this spot before, and I've even been diving in this spot, and last time I went diving here, there was a lot of blue rockfish sort of in the top to middle water column. So that's what I'm gonna target today. So I'm using a bobber here. It's just a 1/2 ounce bobber with a little inline weight right there, and a couple split shots, or 3 split shots actually, and into it's a 30-pound leader and into a small size 2 hook. So that's my setup today, and I have a bobber stopper on the line as well. This water here is probably about 15 to 20 feet deep. I'm gonna target about 5 to 10 feet. So I'm gonna move my bobber stopper up, so when I cast, the bobber stops right at the bobber stop, right there. And I can adjust that to whatever depth I want. Jocelyn just has a high-low rig on there with a 3-ounce sinker. So she'll try the bottom, and I'm gonna try the top. All right, we have a little bit of squid as bait. Don't really know how far I'll be able to cast this. It's not very heavy. I'm gonna go right in here, right in the kelps here. Look at that. Ooh, just straight drop off. About 25 feet, almost 30 feet. It's moving all over the place. But that's okay, that kind of gives the bait some action. All right, you know what? Let me cast it with a little bit more authority this time. That's better. Jocelyn's on. She's got a fish. Nice. Little rockfish, looks like. Yeah. Oh, he fell off?
I need to check to make sure he fell into the water.
He fell off on the cliff. Let's go. We're gonna go make sure he's Let me see where that fish went. It came off on the rock. I don't see it. Oh, Jocelyn got the first fish. No surprise there, huh? I'm gonna guess he fell back into the water. All right, well, she got the first fish, but came off. It was a small one, so it's all right. Probably would have released it anyways. You know what? I'm gonna get mine a little bit deeper. Just need to move this up. Oh, she's got another one? Got another?
Yeah,
I'm gonna move that up a couple feet. There we go. That looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to switch up. It's too windy and light. I wish I had some of those Fisherman's Life jigs, but I have this one right here. 80 grams, a little heavy for the rocks, but we'll give this one a shot. All right. Oh, fish on. Fish on, yep. Something small. Maybe a rockfish. Oh, black rockfish, I think. Oh, it's a blue. There you go. Oh, it's a black rockfish. Yeah, it's pretty small for a black. It's definitely edible size, but I think I'm gonna release this one. There you go. Nice little black rockfish. These guys get a lot bigger. This is a very small for a black rockfish. So I'm gonna let this one go. We'll go for another one. All right. Good luck, buddy. You can do it. Yeah, that was a good dive, actually. All right, let's do that again. And when I say we already have some fish, I mean, I just pulled some out of the freezer for this trip. So I have that. So if we don't get anything good, we can just use that fish for tonight. Casting that way is very risky. There's a lot of kelp out there. That's why I've been just focusing on that side. But I know there's fish on this side. Should we give it a shot? Let's go for it. We'll do a light cast first. All right guys, we gotta get going if we wanna make sea salt by the end of the day. So I'm just gonna send a bucket down and get some salt water. This cord may or may not be long enough. No, definitely not long enough. There we go. We got some water. All right. I don't know if you guys seen this before, but my rod holder, pretty sweet. And I got my tackle all in here. All right, let's get back to camp. All right, and I'm using this little camp pot. Don't try to use like a cast iron for this, or else it'll corrode your cast iron. So I was thinking I should have strained it, but the water's nice and clear. All right, I'm gonna get this on the fire. All right, for now I'm gonna leave the lid on it, but once it starts boiling, you gotta take the lid off so it can evaporate. Just so you know, most places right now on the West Coast, you're not gonna be allowed to have a fire. I only feel safe doing it because we have this little stove kind of set up. So just be careful about that. There's a lot of fire bans right now. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get that boiling and then just boil it all the way down, and I'm gonna add more water to it because I think that one little pot is not gonna be enough to make much salt. So we'll do at least 2, maybe 3 rounds of that, and just boil a bunch of it off. Try to get some nice sea salt. I think it's boiling now. Let me just give it a check. Yep, it is boiling. So now I'm gonna just let it boil down. Hey, the first round of the pot is almost all boiled up. It's getting there. So when I looked into making sea salt, I found out that you don't actually boil it down all the way bone dry. That's not how you get the nice flaky sea salt. You actually leave a little bit of water in there still. And once it cools down, it crystallizes on its own, and those salts fall to the bottom, and you just scoop them out with like a strainer, right? So that's how we're gonna do it. That's how we're gonna try. Hopefully it crystallizes and we get those nice flaky sea salt. So the first pot has boiled down all the way. I'm gonna add some more, and then we're gonna boil it down all the way again, and then maybe do that one more time, just to try to get a nice high concentration of salt in there. I mean, you see all that white on the pot already, that's all salt. And I mean, as I expected, all the ash is going in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strain it at the end, I think. And then hopefully we can just strain out all the ashes. All right, we're almost through with the second pot. You guys like that? It's the stargazing feature on our bed. Look at this. It's hanging out. Pretty sweet, hey? Pretty sweet. Put these heavy duty wires on here. Goes from the top right there and then holds onto the edge. And then same thing on that side. So that holds pretty well. It holds down there as well. So I can stand on here, on top of here, and it's perfectly fine too. It's a pretty sweet setup. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. So I did about 2.5 pots, and I can already see the salt forming on the bottom there. Look at all that salt. That's all sea salt. Yeah, we'll just have a little bit, you know, smoky salt. I'm just gonna take this big chunk out. Next time, don't do it over a wood fire. Do it on the stove. What do you think? Should I just let that form?
Sure.
Yeah, I think we'll just let it sit. See if some salt crystals form. This is a rockfish that we caught last month. I just took it out of the freezer yesterday or 2 days ago. And I'm just gonna throw this guy right on the grill, I think. We'll do some grilled rockfish tacos with some sea salt. The sea salt isn't really coming out as I planned, as I had hoped, but it's all right. We'll keep on trying. Next time I'll do it at home on the stove. So we'll keep all the ashes out. Fine grained salt, not like the crystallized flaky salt that I was thinking of, but we'll just put this salt on there. All right, well, we made sea salt, so semi-success. I'm gonna rub a little bit of oil on it. Thinly sliced onions. I have this not so prime avocado, but we'll use it. Ooh, nice and juicy. Look at that. Ooh, hot. All right, we'll load that with the rockfish. Some homemade salsa from Jocelyn. Delicious, nice and spicy. Here we go. Get out of here, B. Little onion. Little cilantro. And a little corn. And we'll finish it with some avocado too. And here's our sea salt. We'll finish it with that. Just a touch there. In there. Here we have it, guys. Some grilled rockfish tacos with red onion, cilantro, grilled corn, avocados, and homemade salsa. And our freshly harvested sea salt.
Cheers.
Don't bite.
Oh, it's so good.
Ooh, that's so good. Mac and Jack's has become one of my favorite IPAs.
I wish I could find this here.
Pretty much almost finished the can.
Oh no, you dropped your avocado. Stop it.
Well, we took our first bite and then it was delicious and we kept taking bites, and afterwards we realized that the memory card ran out of space right after our first bite. But anyways, it was delicious, and we're gonna have a couple more each. Beautiful sunset.
Yeah.
Anything you like to say?
What did I say before? Can't get tired of fish tacos, I don't think.
Delicious. Anyways, guys,
Oh, you didn't make your lime comment. Your lime comment got cut off.
Oh yeah, probably did. I was saying that tastes delicious. Oh,
This bird.
please be quiet, bird. Quiet on set. Quiet on.
See?
Oh, he would. No, all it's missing is a lime. Forgot a lime. What kind of fish tacos do you eat without lime? Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Today was a great day. It was fun. The salt didn't go exactly as planned, but we still were able to use some of that sea salt. Next time we'll just have to do it at home. I think I just need to do a bigger quantity, and I just need to boil down a lot more salt water. That little pot is not gonna cut it, so we'll try again next time. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Peace.